Welcome right here, right now. The gift of exhaustion. It's really interesting, this practice of doing those videos, because I felt exhausted and I was identified with it. Like, I was kind of struggling against it. I was blaming myself for not having done this video earlier, and I was beating myself up. I was stressing myself. And then there's this practice of, identifying what is it I want to talk about, and what's the title of this video I want to make. Long story short, I came with this idea, exhaustion, the gift of exhaustion, and suddenly I'm curious, about what's the gift of being exactly where I am, energetically, emotionally, and I'm using myself as a guinea pig, but the idea is to question for all of us, what's the gift of being exactly where we are, feeling what we're feeling. One thing I see about the gift of being feeling exhausted right now is that it prevents me from doing more of the things that actually are not really serving me right here, right now. I was doing some little stuff that actually are not nourishing to me. They are more, actually, they were kind of triggering anxiety. I'm tired, I need to rest. So the exhaustion is a perfect feeling to support me stop doing something that doesn't lead to me getting my need for rest met. So, having said that, I'm thinking of the best way to finish up this video and turning off the light and going to sleep. So I'm gonna make a moment of silence. Welcome to you in a video, live. I'm gonna make a few seconds of silence just to check if there's something that needs to be said or if everything's been said, and that's enough. We can say goodnight. Yeah, I'm grieving that I don't have more capacity to translate and share with you what I explored in the French video today. I'm wondering if I can find a sentence that would summarize it, the idea, the key concept. Yeah, the question that I explored in a video in French was, knowing that we are where we are, I wanted to explore, the things that are important to us, the area in our lives where we want to grow or cultivate more of the things we want to see flourishing. And so I kind of explored different themes, and I identified that there's one theme for me that felt important. It was sexuality. I wanted to, and so, but yeah, before saying more about that important domain, the question was, being where we are, is there something that we think we will like to have support or bring attention in the next steps in our lives, and I don't have the capacity to slow down as much as I'd like, to be explaining as precisely as I did in French earlier in the day. I'm sorry about that. But still, I'm going to try to slow down a bit. Not too much, because I feel like my brain is shutting off from tiredness. Yeah, so basically, I enjoyed the video. I expressed that I was curious about exploring what is it we think we may need, we may want, what are the things we would like to give attention to in our lives to help them unfold in a way that is congruent to what's essential to us. And right now, I don't have the capacity to care as much as I'd like. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. So I guess what I could use is this tiredness, this exhaustion, as the gift it is. I would like to consider that there's a part of me that thinks that if I follow my needs, my desire in the moment, a part of me thinks that it's not going to be okay for people and I'm going to be kind of paying for that. It's going to be costly in terms of connection and a sense of belonging. And just voicing that helps me see that it's not true. It's just a thought, just an idea, something, a belief that has been emerging, and that I kept. And saying it right now, I realize that this is the place where I would love to give attention to for the next steps in my life, to really learn to be even more careful with what is it I need, what is it I want, moment by moment. So now I'm going to take a few seconds of silence and slowly but surely moving towards completion of this video and getting some rest soon. Thank you. Good night.